Saigon University. In February 2023, I did a field trip to the southwest of Vietnam. The trip lasted 5 days and 4 nights, and they belong to the home memorable trip. And we take turns to see where we go. Let's get started.
First day of the journey, we stop at Mekong Rest Stop in An Giang at 8:30 a.m. for breakfast. They gave us 3 choices: grass soup, noodle soup, and broken rice. Thanks for the delicious meal, and now let's continue the journey. We were at a local restaurant in Châu to have lunch and rest for our next important destination. It is said that in the past, the statue of Ba was located near the top of the mountain, and because the villagers wanted to worship her, some strong men came to carry the statue but couldn't. But the Night Virgin easily carried the statue down the mountain. After descending the mountain, it suddenly became extremely heavy. The villagers thought that she wanted to stay here, so they have built a shrine for her to this day. Ba Chúa Sư Temple is very famous. Every year, millions of people come here to pray. It contributes a huge part to Châu Đốc tourism economy. And the next place we will visit is Trà Sư Cachewat Forest. This place is located on the west side of Hậu River. Trà Sư is covered in old green. Trà Sư Cachewat Forest is about 845 hectares wide. This is the habitat of many rare species of animals and plants. And here, we will be moving on the river by Xuồng Ba Lá, which is the traditional port of Vietnam. So, goodbye Trà Sư, I hope to come back here soon. In the afternoon, we went to Hà Tiên to check the hotel to wait for the trip to Phú Quốc tomorrow. A sunny morning in Hà Tiên. We will go to Hà Tiên ferry terminal to go to Phú Quốc Island. Express ferry is the fastest way to get from Hà Tiên to Phú Quốc. It's about 1 hour and a half. After waiting for about 30 minutes, we got on the boat. Finally, we arrived Phú Quốc Island. The first place on today is Khai Hoàng Salt Factory. Fish salt is stored in a large wooden barrel. After about 12 to 15 months of fermentation, fish will produce fish sauce. Every wooden barrel has the data on it. These models describe the whole process of making fish sauce. The fish sauce here is more expensive than the usual ones, but its quality is worth the price. The bottle of fish sauce I'm holding costs 138,000 Vietnam dong for a liter. The next place is the one I have been looking forward to the most in this trip. Grand World. Where I was standing is the largest bamboo gate model in Vietnam. It stimulated the architecture of Vietnam in the past. Not only the scenery but also the music bring us back to the past. Brandwell is often called by the name Sleepless City. This place was really romantic. Feels like being in some old city in Europe. There is also a post service to go along the canal. And you will have extremely romantic food taste. There are 3 bus stops here. You can take a bus around the city, it's also quite interesting. After the few hours of waiting, I finally got my favorite part of the night. Phú Quốc Water Bay Art Show called The Champ of Venice. Starting day 3, I was going to Ngọc Huyền Pearl. I'm really impressed with how burnt cherry is imprinted. Depending on the color of the mussel and the water in which the mussel lives, the pearl color will be different. This girl answered the question correctly and was given a pearl as a gift. His son was coating a product from giant mussel shell. These are the products made from the nacre. And this is where the product is perfectly displayed for sale. Burnt cherry has a wide range of price from a few $100,000 to several $100 million. After visiting Ngọc Huyền Pearl, we walked on the width behind the building. And then we was going to see the bee farm. We can see many different types of bees. She was showing us how to distinguish each type of bee as well as their role. After resting for about 1 hour, we continued to go to the Hộ Quốc Pagoda. As soon as you enter the gate, you will see the marble Buddha statue. And the entrance to the manholes consists of 70 steps. The pagoda was built according to the architecture of the Lijiang dynasties. The back of the pagoda is landing against the mountain and the front is facing the seas. Hộ Quốc Pagoda not only gave me the peace of mind, but also taught me moral life lessons. Let's take a look at the home scene of Hộ Quốc Pagoda again. Tonight was full of emotion. This is our last night together on this journey. Honestly, this is the most memorable trip I have ever had. Because I used to be an insecure and nervous person, but on this trip I really enjoyed it. So, thanks to my lovely friends. And the last day, we would go to Cái Răng floating market in Cần Thơ City. The trip started at 5 a.m. I wasn't really awake at that time. From Ninh Kiều walk to Cái Răng floating market takes about 30 minutes. Floating market is the typical culture of people in the Mekong Delta. When the seller thinks you are the potential customer, they will sell to you to make an offer. This lady has a cafe on the river. Most of the goods are wholesale. Because the floating market is no longer as crowded as it used to be. These are popular Western snacks. The West is the land of fried fish. Fried fish here is quite fresh and not too salty. It was the first time I seen this. They call this roll noodles hủ tiếu cuộn. It consists of corn, coconut, green beans, and some peanuts, and is rolled up with the noodle. And our final destination in the journey is the Home King's Temple. Main temple area with the unique architecture. It looked like a giant bronze room. The main temple was surrounded by 18 pillars, which was raised symbolizing the 18 Home King in history. Well, that's all my field trip. So thank you to the teacher who guided me along the way, to the people who created the trip, and to the people who helped me create good memories.